Hey everybody, welcome. Is my mic working? It is. Awesome. It is Dragonbane night as usual at the Adventure Archive. Thanks for hanging out with us. We got Das is for Boatin here, which thank you for requesting the vampire. We're going to do that one next on the Bestiary Boys. And we got, I saw somebody else here. Casey. That looks like a new name. Music right now sounds like the interstitials from Obsession, and I'm freaking. I have not seen Obsession yet. I really want to. So glad to hear it's awesome.
All the thumbs up on that one.
Oh, you saw it?
So good. Yeah, I loved Obsession.
Awesome. You gonna see the back rooms?
I can't wait.
My daughter was trying to see it tonight, and they were all sold out. Like every fucking seat. For like every showing, too.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, it's awesome, yeah. All right, what else? Here we got... Das is Verboten is supporting Heimat der Katastrophe, Mr. Knoll, who we are listening to actually right now. It's a different track on the album, Kiss of the Spider. Is it Queen? God? I can't remember. I feel bad that I don't remember. But anyway, thank you to them because they support us often by letting us use their music on all of our streams. And also, I can't forget Andreas Lundstrom, I think his last name is, but he created the official Dragonbane soundtrack, which you guys often hear as well. You can check out all the links down below. And Patrick, the godlike developer of the Dragonbane system here, we are using Foundry VTT, if you guys did not know. And he's the developer of it, and he's awesome. And hey, Patrick, how's it going, man? I'm not sure if you still watch this, but... all right, well, I think we're caught up. No, we got Dave here. Finally got caught up on all the past episodes. All right, man. Well, Dave, appreciate you checking out all the past episodes. We know we got a lot going on. Path of Glory is about to be just 1/3 finished. We are about to hit the end of Act 1, and we're already 33 episodes in, so this is quite the quite the campaign. Going to be definitely longer than Secret of the Dragon Emperor, I think. Because this one, Secret of the Dragon Emperor, you could kind of skip stuff. You didn't have to do every adventure site. This one's a little different. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. So, brief recap. You guys made your way south all the way to Elusia's little quaint cottage near Little Lake. Guided by Ketilus, the centaur. And he was cool with you guys. That's right. That's why, yeah, you guys had a chat with him. He determined you were honorable people, and I think it was really showing the Minotaur heads, Grim and Grum's head, that that Gwydion took as a prize, as a spoil of war, that really kind of put him over the edge. So he led you there. You had a conversation with Elusia, who's a very normal-looking lady, which is kind of strange. Someone like that guarding this mysterious key to the Gates of Power, the final one you guys need. But rather than stealing it like a bunch of knaves, you guys decided to prove your worth to her before she would hand it over. And so she told you a story of she's very in tune with the lands and the dead forest, and particularly Deepmire, where she feels there is a presence that is restless out there. And she asked you to go investigate, to go show her your goodwill, how honorable you are, and hopefully bring that presence to peace, potentially. So you guys had a great meal with her. You had a great night's rest indoors for a very long time. You made your way east. Ketilus showed you a shortcut through the forest, which led you back full circle to the Hungry Hobgoblin, where you found Asar sitting at the bar eating by himself. And you guys burst in, startled him. He dropped his fork, it clattered to the ground, and he said, "Oh, you've returned," or something like that. I don't remember what he said last week. That's where we're gonna kick it off. You guys enter the Hungry Hobgoblin, which, let me change the map just for the hell of it here. Where are we? Where is that Hungry Hobgoblin? There it is. Activate. Okay, so you guys are inside. Oh, and by the way, Ducky is not with us tonight. I know you don't really see his face, but he will be even quieter than usual tonight because he couldn't make it. But he is here in spirit. Yeah, so you guys walk in. Sorrow, like I said, he's sitting at the bar. One thing you guys do notice, though, is that everybody else is gone. The entire common room is empty. Drago, the man who was crying over his tankard of ale, who sent you guys to the Chasm of Caves to retrieve his precious, as he calls it, which was one of the gates of power, the Black Pearl. And of course, we know the fates of Ivel and Felundris. So there is kind of a strange heaviness over that booth in the northeastern part of the common room. And we also know what happened to Tuvanel many, many sessions ago. And nobody else is here. But Asar is standing there. He has a bib on. That's food is kind of dribbling down his face. His mouth is open agape in awe as he hasn't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah.
And he's just staring there, looking you up and down. Where have you been? It's been so lonely here. As you can see, there are no patrons. Haven't been any patrons for, well, since you left. And Drago left here shortly after you left and never returned. It's been so lonely. I'm glad you're back. Hopefully you're going to stay a while.
Well, hopefully these will keep you good company. And Gwydion's going to hoist up these Minotaur heads.
Oh, damn.
And plop them onto the table.
Okay, so you guys are at the bar, so you're going to throw them on the table to your right, I guess, where your token is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be like, check this out.
So, yeah, you throw these heads on the table. It clatters. A couple of the chairs, just fall over from the weight of this thing, from the impact. And he kind of stumbles back himself as if the ground itself shook. And, oh, dear, what are those things?
They're Minotaur heads. We killed them.
Where did you kill such things? Did you make it to the center of the the dead forest?
No, actually, they've been wandering about. We met them more northwest, and I tried to reason with them, but they wanted glory and they wanted to be dead. Really, is all I heard.
And he kind of takes a deeper interest in as you tell this tale, and he gets up close and he's kind of inspecting them. He has some glasses and he lifts them up and he's squinting. Oh, these are foul beasts. The smell. It's going to take forever to get that scent out of this table.
Well, we'll get me a warm cloth and some soapy water. I'll deal with that.
So, why are they on my table here? What is this? Is this some kind of sick gift?
Kinda. They would look really good, if we got them mounted and hung them on the walls here.
Oh, and he scratches his chin for a while, checking every wall. And then he kind of focuses on the wall that's above the bar, which is pretty sparse. It's mostly bare. There's a couple of shelves up there with some small barrels and things, but he says, it might be amazing. So amazing, in fact, we might have to change the name.
That's what we were thinking. Maybe it was time for a rebrand.
What? Do you have anything in mind?
Well, we know that these two had been wandering the forest for a while, picking off travelers, unsuspecting people who were on the road, and after we took care of them, we thought, the Hungry Hobgoblin has been kind of that for us. It's kind of a safe place in the dangerous wilds. And we thought, if you were into it, we could, if you weren't, then we would just get rid of them, no big deal. But if you like them and thought maybe a rebrand might be good. Maybe perhaps a brand that shows how that this is a safe place from these types of dangers, and this is what happens whenever danger comes close to these doors.
I like it. I really like that story.
We thought of you.
Oh, I'm honored. I'm flattered. I thought maybe you wouldn't have remembered me. You know, many travelers come in and out of this place and never return. So I'm very glad you returned. But I am not one to be able to prepare. I'm not a taxidermist at all. You wouldn't happen to know how to prepare these fowl heads for hanging on a wall, would you?
Virgil, haven't you had a history of taxidermy?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at taxidermy. I don't know how his voice goes.
No, that works.
I mean, he makes
so,
tents, he fixes bows, he crafts art. You know, he does everything.
I would say it's probably going to require maybe like a beast lore and a crafting check.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, is his beast lore really bad?
Actually, no. He's a 14.
He's technically good at crafting, but crafting specific things. So
he could do both of those, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you guys want to roll for him, feel free, or I can do it if you want. I think you guys have access to his character sheet.
I don't.
You don't.
I might. Let me just try and roll. I'll try the. Which one do you want first? Beast lore?
Yeah, do beast lore first. If you don't, I will give you access.
I do not. Okay, it wouldn't let me click on it.
All right. Why don't you try it now?
There we go.
Das's Verboten says, the bunch of bull in. Ooh, I like that one.
I like it too.
And while you guys are standing there, Asar's like, something just came to me. The bunch of bull in. The Minotaur medley, the meddling Minotaur.
The possibilities are endless.
All right, so you succeeded with the beast lore for Virgil, or Virgil succeeded. All right, now I just need a crafting roll, and I will say this will take a shift of time at least.
Okay.
To deal with this. Oh man, it was almost on that. The dragon. Okay.
Yeah, he's still good though.
Crafting succeeded. So yeah, Virgil walks over and he starts inspecting the minotaurs, and yeah, I can do it. And he just says he needs some tools, and so Asar takes him to the back room, leaving you guys alone. You hear the sound of rifling and drawers opening and closing, and some brief chatter. And finally, he comes back out, and they have their arms full of things like cloths to set down to mop up the blood, what's left of it anyway, to provide a proper crafting service. And Asar says, well, I suppose we can do it all here. I mean, they're already on the table, and, well, there's no one else here, so hopefully nobody enters before he finishes.
Well, we can go ahead. We're only passing through. We're not going to be staying that too long. But we would love if we could get our rooms, the rooms that we stayed in before, and maybe meals. We're happy to pay, of course.
Well, of course. And on the house, I'm just so flabbergasted that you've returned that I will prepare you a meal. I will try to, hopefully the smell of these foul beasts will not turn your stomachs. But yeah, just give me a few moments. I have some stuff I can put together for you, and your rooms are ready. All the rooms are clean. You can have any pick if you'd like. There is still the large one at the end of the hall, which you used before. And he's kind of talking to himself, like eventually turning around, walking to the back room, and you soon smell the scent of cooking food.
Okay.
So yeah, Virgil's doing that. We can fast forward time if you guys want to, because you guys did return at basically dusk time. So,
Yeah.
you know, shift 3, let's call it. So we can pass that shift and just call it a night, unless you guys have some other plans that you want to do beforehand.
Do we need to mechanically, are we able to train again, Dagwood?
Yeah,
yeah, you
this
upgraded
is the
last time.
session that I would be able to train. We
Okay.
did not do a training last
So you
session.
guys can train then while Virgil is, you know, fixing the Minotaur heads up and food, you know.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. So I think you need to roll it immediately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and do that.
Oh, man, I thought it was going to roll on that 19. So unfortunately, Dagwood did not.
I know all
increase
this
the sword.
stuff.
Yeah, maybe you're just like drunk on food at this point. You got one paw and, you know, on your plate, shoveling food in your mouth, trying to listen to Gwydion or something. Didn't work so great. That would have been a great roll on a skill check or an attack roll or something.
Yeah, really, any other check, any other type of
check in
roll, the whole
Dragonbane,
game.
anything
In
else.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
great whenever it's sad to roll a dragon.
All right, so the Minotaur heads are done. Virgil is helping mount them on the wall above the bar. They're kind of perpendicular to each other in a way. There's like one over here and one here. It's almost as if they're looking at each other. Still frustrated that they did not get glory. Or maybe they got glory in death. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one thing we forgot to mention to viewers out there. We actually, I'm not sure Das is verboten if you noticed, but we named last week's episode based on something you came up with. So what we think we would like to do, if you guys are down, is as we play this game, of course, that's typically how it works. We try to think of like, okay, well, what's an iconic moment in the episode? That's what we name it. So if you guys have any episode ideas as we progress, drop them in the chat, and maybe that'll be the episode name. We'll have to see how well this goes, because often it's a very quiet chat. It's a very quiet chat most of the time. So, all right. So is there anything else you guys would like to do before you head to your rooms and call it a night?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, nothing sneaky in the night. Okay. I don't know. You never know with Dagwood. He might have some plans.
True.
Okay. All right. You guys head on up to your room. We don't need to change your tokens or anything like that. The room is very clean. It's exactly as you left it. And you guys go to sleep. The second night in a row you've had a roof over your head.
It's been nice.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I could get used to it.
Okay, so you guys wake up. Do you guys just go back down to the common room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we
Head
need any
down.
supplies?
Yeah, that's
is
a
there
good
anything
question.
that we need? You have like a ton of rations, don't you?
I do.
Because I'm completely out of rations. Should I buy rations, or are you good? Are you just going to hoard them?
I mean, I could divvy some. I got 15 on me now. Still.
How is Brian looking on rations?
Let's see. I have 4.
Yeah,
Virgil has 1.
Yeah, he has, you remember, you saw the back rooms. Not the clipping kind of back rooms, but you saw the back rooms of the inn. And he had pretty common items, nothing crazy, but if you guys needed food or any other common items like torches or rope or anything like that, he might have it.
I don't think I have my torch anymore. I don't have it listed here, so I might go ahead and buy another. Are lanterns a thing? Could I buy a lantern? Is that more of a stable?
Yeah, that is a thing. Let's see. You can buy a lantern. It is very common. Yeah, it's 10 gold. But
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
I have 100. I'm somehow hauling around 128 gold. So
whoa, I don't know
Yeah.
how that happened. How did that happen?
I've never bought it. I don't buy things.
You
I
just steal things.
I
That's
lift
right.
them.
That was
That's
because we got a good haul of gold at one point. I wrote it down somewhere.
So yes, I'd be happy to buy a lantern and some oil if that's a separate thing.
Yeah, so lamp oil is 3 silver. And this holds 10 doses. Each dose keeps an oil lamp or lantern burning for up to 1 shift of time.
Great. I'll do that.
All right, let me drop some stuff into your inventory. So you want 1 lamp oil and 1 lantern?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Let me grab the item here. Lantern should be in your inventory, and lamp oil. Oh, I like how there's lamp oil and there's an oil lamp. Yeah, okay, by the way, there is an oil lamp. I see it in the inventory or the guide now. That one's only 1 gold if you wanted it. But it only... Oh, but this is interesting. You have to roll d6 after each stretch of time. On a 1, the lamp goes out and must be refilled and relit. That's what I should have been doing for you guys' torches. I forgot about that.
I'll go. I'll take the nicer lantern.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I guess it's the same for that, except it's a d8, so you have better odds.
Okay. Yeah,
Each
that's
stretch
great.
of time. Remind me, chat, if I forget. I always forget about that.
I'll give you 5 rations to.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys are set with rations.
And my inventory is full. I can't carry anything else.
Okay.
Oh, actually, rations take up some of that. So I have an extra knife. Does anybody need a knife? Just a plain old knife.
No.
All right. I will give that to our benefactor here at the inn.
Get a donkey? I don't think Asar has any animals. How much would a donkey be? I bet they're expensive. A pack animal.
They're not expensive if you just take it.
There you go. Okay, is there any other gear you guys want to get?
Can I sell gear?
Yeah.
Because
Of course you can.
On my horse, I've got a small shield, a large shield, a broadsword. Stuff that I don't really need anymore.
Yeah, if you want to sell them to Asar.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you have a small shield?
Mm-hmm. A broadsword and a large shield. It's in my storage.
Does it have the value in there?
Yeah, the small shield is 4 gold, and the broad and large shield are 12 gold each.
Okay. So why don't you roll me... Basically what I'll do is... Roll me... Nah, he's in good favor with you guys. Or you're in good favor with him. I'll give you full price for all that stuff. So you can just go ahead and feel free to manually give yourself gold and then delete them. Yeah.
All right. Because, I mean, he could sell them for even more. These are the weapons of the heroes who took down these beasts.
Ah, good point. I'll have some time to craft a story. And these Minotaur heads are really going to prove my point.
24.
Things are really looking up for the what's the name of this place now? What should the name be?
Don't come up with something like take some time to think about it. It doesn't have to be the first thing that pops into your head.
Okay. Maybe I should add a poll on YouTube here. I think you can do that.
Oh, that's good.
Add. Yeah, poll. Okay, what should the hungry hobgoblin be renamed to? All right, I'm gonna put Das's Verbotens, which was a bunch of bull in. Does anybody else have any other suggestions?
Give them to us, chat.
Or players too, if you have any. What about you, Jessica? You're like the pun mistress.
I don't have any off the top of my head.
Wow. Okay. Well,
What were their names again?
Grim and Grum.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll keep an eye on the chat.
About it.
We got one so far. I gotta have at least one other name, otherwise it's not a very good poll.
All right, we'll think about it.
I'll just put in meddling minotaurs.
So while everybody's like kind of like doing that, like kind of going over their supplies and everything, I think Dagwood goes and kind of takes a long look at the booth where Ivil and Philandris, like where we met them and where they hung out for so long.
Yeah.
And you can probably still see like the depressions of where they were sitting and the
Yeah, you see scratches on the tabletop as well, where perhaps the daggers were etching into, which I think you took one of the knives, didn't you? Isn't that one of the knives you took?
I think so. Yeah, that might actually be the knife that I don't need anymore.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Casey got the belching bull's in.
Ooh, I like it.
That's a good one. All right, I'll give it a few more minutes before I let the poll go live. Yeah, what did you want to do? So yeah, I mean this booth, it does have, like you said, it looks kind of different than the others, and you're not sure if it's just the absence of these two people or something more.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. The way that you described it, does Dagwood get like a sensation from is there like something special about this booth, like other than we know who once sat there for like a long time?
No, other than, like I mentioned, there are some etchings, just kind of doodles, let's say, on the top, where it must have been their knife kind of passing the time, scratching, fantasy graffiti into the tabletop. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing. I mean, if you want to look under the table, on the seats, anything like that, it's all pretty ordinary.
Okay. Well, I think that what Dagwood is going to do is going to take that knife and he's going to kind of in the tradition of an establishment like Red Robin that has like just crap all over the walls. He's going to like take a few minutes to affix the dagger over this booth, like to the wall, and just like as a decorative piece, but like we know what it is, but everybody else, it might just be another thing that's in this bar that nobody really has the story behind. But it's kind of like this is their booth, and their story is probably going to be lost, and everybody's going to kind of wonder about that dagger maybe in a few years or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And at that, I think with him being done, like shopping or, doing that, I think whenever we leave, he's going to leave a little bit of gold for, I forget his name. Asar. Yeah.
Like the, like a tip or a donation?
Kind of like a tip at all. Yeah. Just because business is gone. We basically taken the quests from all of his steady guests, and there's nobody here, so he's been super kind to us. I robbed him at one point, I believe.
You did.
Yeah. So yeah, this. I think that Dagwood also feels like this is a safe haven from outside. There's only a few of them that they found so far, and so this is a place he could always return to and feel like, you know, kind of like a little bit of home. So yeah, he kind of feels a little bit of affinity to this building and to a star. So yeah, I think that before he leaves, he might just drop like some gold and just leave it like behind the bar or underneath a mug or something like that.
Okay, so you're gonna make sure he doesn't. It's not like you're giving it to him. You're leaving behind.
No, I'll leave it for him to find at some point.
Okay, sure. Just go ahead and subtract whatever amount of gold you'd like to subtract, and he has meals prepared when you guys come down. Again, no charge at all, please.
You're too kind.
Your money is no good here. And yeah, you guys eat up, and I guess it's time to hit the road unless there's something else you guys wanted to do. Make sure to roll your shift rests if you need to. I don't know if you guys need to, but... Can it have a bad word like bullshit, beds, and beer? Yes, it can. I'm going to add that as an option.
Of course.
Shit. Beds.
And beer.
And beer.
I like that it's that blatant. Like, it's just like, this is what we have. It's the name.
If I was walking down the road and I saw a sign for that, I'd stop there.
Yeah.
Bullshit, beds, and beer. All right.
Feeling grim, hoof it on over to Grum's Tavern of Glory. Well, that's a good one too.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Grum's Tavern of Glory. Poor Grim won't be named.
Yeah.
Should it be Grim and Grum's Tavern and Glory? Maybe. Yeah, let's just add that. So I have 4 items for the poll. Going once. Going twice. I know there's a stream lag, so I'll give it a couple more seconds before I post it. Goblin. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. Vote. You should see a poll in the chat. Hopefully it shows up. It does? Okay, cool. And yeah, feel free to vote. We'll check it out at the end of the game. But yeah, morning has risen. Beautiful golden light is streaming in through the windows. Asar has parted all of the windows in the common room, and you just see very, very fine dust motes dancing in the light rays. I like how bullshit, beds, and beer is already winning. Yeah, what would you guys like to do? He's kind of, you know, cleaning up your plates and taking them to the back. He's still pondering the names in his head. He's repeating them over and over as if he's testing the way they sound aloud. Bullshit, beds, and beer. Yeah, I don't. Could be too crass. I'm not sure.
People like that. They like it. They like places that.
Oh, the mounted minotaur. That's a good one too. I already have the poll going though. I don't think I can edit it, can I? No, I can just end the poll. I cannot edit the poll. So, sorry, Casey. Maybe the lag was too long, but good vote or good title.
I think he says, well, whenever we get back from where we're going, and we will be back, I can't wait to see what you've named the place.
Oh, me too. I'm sure it'll come to me. I have a few ideas running in my mind right now, so it just takes some time speaking things aloud, and, you know, it's got to have a really good ring to it.
I agree.
Okay.
Well, good luck to you, and we'll see you soon.
Oh, I hope so. I hope to see you back safe and sound. And he kind of, you know, he has his hands on his hips, and he's looking around the place. He looks up to the 2 mounted minotaur heads, and he just kind of nods to himself.
I really like this. It feels like he was really sad whenever we came in, and like we've given him some like hope
Yeah.
some business.
It was kind of pathetic. I mean, he was sitting there eating alone at the bar. There's nobody else here. Yeah.
Well, these Minotaur heads are going to bring in business. People are going to want to see them, hear about it. They'll buy drinks. He could tell them a story about the bloodbath and beyond.
The bloodbath and beyond.
Because we also fought those damn ghosts as well.
Oh man, the bloodbath and beyond. That's such a good. I feel like that's the name of an adventure you need to write.
It's what we're playing right now.
Cool. All right. So it looks like bullshit beds and beer is still 71% of the vote. Of course it is, right? Everyone's gonna pick
that one.
Your mom.
No.
Yeah, it was your mom. And that's not a your mom joke. That's a your mom truth.
Oh yeah, she did. Mom.
Bunny cat likes.
Can it have Can I have a bad word?
Sailor's vocabulary. All right, well, you guys are all packed up, ready to go if you would like to, unless there's anything else you want to do before you leave Asar and his contemplation. Okay. All right, so you guys head outside. Next up, you know Deepmire. You've been there. You know it pretty well. It's directly to the east, so I'm going to just turn on our map here. But the light is risen. So it's going to take you guys... What's up?
Oh, I just said map time.
Map time. All right.
My brain's just... I need to put on my filter.
We're your public-facing filter?
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, you guys migrate. You move through the forest. You break the tree line. And in front of you stretches Deepmire.
Our least favorite place.
Your least favorite place.
Well, that's not so bad.
We almost died here.
But we didn't.
No, we didn't.
That's the most important thing of what has happened here.
But only because we didn't run away. Everywhere else we almost died. We fought till we didn't die. This place we knew we had to run. Those will-o-wisps.
Yeah. So
scary.
You guys make your way to the edge of Deepmire. It looks slightly different than before. It looks gloomier, darker. Any trees that are sprouting from the boggy grounds are kind of twisted and leafless. But there is a good amount of water kind of flowing through the shallows areas. But yeah, there's a heavy mist on the ground. And are you crossing across the threshold into the mire to investigate? Or what's the plan here?
We don't have a lot of information on like where this area.
Yeah, you don't.
So I think Dagwood would probably suggest that we go and speak with Ulata AR.
Oh, you're going to go all the way out there? Okay.
I mean, he lives here. He would know about the goings-on in Deepmire. He might be able to help us find whatever it is that we're looking for.
Okay, so you're going to try to find his location. Why doesn't somebody give me a bushcraft check? And I'll give you a boon because you've been there already. But it is, like I said, the mire looks different. It's darker. It's gloomier.
As long as you guys are like, Dagwood says that, and you guys both might go, no.
No, it's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why doesn't somebody give me a bushcraft check to see if you can find Asar, or not Asar? Ulat, what was his name? Didn't you had it written down?
R.
Ulat R. Yeah.
Woodian looks down at Brian. You've spent the most time here, going back and forth. You remember where he is?
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay, well, roll me a check.
With a boon.
With a boon. A 2 is success. So you think you see a glimmer of light. On the distant horizon, you do know that Ulat's the hermit. I'll call him the hermit. That's easier. His little his tent on a raft, basically, is to the east. It's distant. You start heading that direction. Fingers crossed that it's not more will-o'-the-wisps. But you start to see something else cross your path sooner. And this does look familiar, especially to Brian. I should say only to Brian. And it is a wagon. And this wagon is rotted. It's sinking into the mire. All of the cargo is scattered across the bog. Broken pottery, various just cloths torn aside. And you remember this, or you think anyway, it looks very familiar, as the old man's, what's his name, Aldwin? I think it was Aldwin. The old man, the old merchant that you found with Magnus way back. And he was stranded. You guys helped him pull his wagon out of the muck and mire. But then he asked you if you could help him continue, take it further, and you declined. And you left him out here. So this does look like his, yeah.
Does it look worse than how we left him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Quickly pick up the silverware. I see it.
Yeah.
Do we see him anywhere?
No, you don't. There's nobody around. The mist is heavy here. Visibility is very, very slim. You can't see very far. It's difficult to track any kind of footprints, but you can if you want. If you want to roll to see if you can find footprints, you may.
And I just want to say, to be fair, he asked if he could take Bellator and would give her back, but Brian didn't. I mean, why would she trust him to do that? And she was trying to bring a dying Magnus to the hermit to get help.
Yeah, we had shit going on.
I just wanted.
Yeah.
He didn't ask, "Hey, could you help me pull it?" He wanted to take Bellator, and he'd be like,
Yeah, he
"Oh,
was
send her
shady.
back." He was shady.
Yeah. And then he was all offended when we said no.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad he's dead.
Yeah.
That's
Probably not dead. We probably need to rescue him, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, this
Probably won't
this
be grateful either.
rotting, half-sunken wagon is, splayed out there before you. Broken crates, everything. Some swamp flies are buzzing around.
So yeah, let's go ahead and Gwydion will get closer to it, wanting to inspect it.
Okay. Are you just going to go ahead?
He's going to say out loud, we should go ahead and look into this. This seems like what the woman told us we were seeking. Because didn't she mention something about somebody in Deepmire that we didn't help, that we needed to?
Yeah, she mentioned that there is a presence out here, a restless presence that feels distraught.
Well, she didn't know the whole story either.
It's true. There's a good suggestion in the chat. So Gwydion will also ask Virgil to inspect the cart himself and see if it seemed like something that could be fixed and made proper. Make it for use again.
It is rotting. The wood is rotting. The front wagon wheels are broken. Yeah, this has been out here for a while. It's very... you kind of poke and prod at the wood and it's completely saturated with moisture, just full of wood rot. Yeah, this could not be salvaged whatsoever. Virgil agrees. Yeah. No fixing that.
Dagwood, what do your cat eyes see?
Dagwood will climb over, kind of on the wagon to start kind of get a bird's eye view and see if he sees anything going on around, and any indication of what may have happened.
Okay. So yeah, you take a look around everywhere. You can't see very far though because the fog is so thick. You don't spot any footprints or anything like that. There's nobody lying in wait that you can spy. There's really not any trees around here either. But what you do notice, briefly at your feet, you can see that there is moss growing on the wagon in strange streaks that are so vibrant green. They seem too vibrant to be out here. It's more vibrant than any green that exists anywhere else on the grass, on the ground, anywhere in the swamp.
Does this remind me of anything, or like make me think of anything that might? Have I seen this before anywhere?
No. It looks like moss. You're not sure if maybe it's just everything else is drab, and this moss here is just more vibrant. Maybe it's new. It's tough to say, but it does stand out to you as different than everything else.
And it is on the wagon itself.
Yeah,
on like the
it's
rotting
on the
wood.
wood, and yeah, exactly.
So I think his thought is maybe we show this to the hermit. And so since the wood is kind of rotten and soft, he might break off a plank from it that has this moss growing on it, and like wrap it in a cloth and stow it so that he can, in case it's something that is off, he can show it and see if the hermit knows what it is, or if he sees any more of it, and that kind of thing.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you do so.
But doesn't see any like prints around, no indication, no like goblin arrows or...
No, nothing like that. No sign of battle, nothing of the sort. Is anybody... So you climbed on the wagon, you're looking out just to kind of get surveying the area. Is anyone searching the wagon? Is anyone doing that? Or are you guys just kind of moving on?
Brian will search the wagon.
Yeah. I think I will also, and like in the area also, just to kind of like doing an overall search.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are.
I can help if Brian. I can assist with Brian's search.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. You guys don't need to roll because you're describing that you're going to be meticulously searching the wagon. So, yeah, you find something, Brian. It's kind of you're low to the ground. And it's behind one of the wagon wheels that are not completely sunken into the mire. And it looks like an old journal.
Mm-hmm. All right, she'll pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up. It's very nondescript. It has a leather cover. Some of the leather is, saturated with water, and it's kind of cracked, been out in the sun. Even though there is no sun present, when you look up, it's all misty and overcast.
She wants to take a little peek.
Okay. So yeah, you start flipping through the journal. You find a lot of, it's kind of like inventory. Items sold, items purchased, items lost, items stolen. But toward the end, you find a page, and it has just a note written there. It's the very last page of the journal. And it says, 2 travelers today helped me shift the cargo. Thought they'd help me get free of this cursed bog, but they left.
Mm.
And that's all it says.
Brian will rip that page out and crumple it up.
Damn.
Did it say 2 travelers?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 travelers.
There were more. We were more than 2.
It was just Brian
It was
and
just Brian
Magnus.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
You guys were waiting at Stormhand's lair, I think. Or thereabout, yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'm surprised it didn't say 2 travelers. One of them was dying. They left in a hurry.
Yeah.
I only realized after they left that asking for their horse was probably a dumb idea.
Poor Jason. We're just shit all over this NPC.
I know. So do you crumple up the page and toss it aside, or what do you do with it? And what do you do with the journal? Okay.
I'll drop kick it into the pile of rubble.
Okay.
Damn.
What about the journal? Are you keeping that or leaving that behind too?
keep it. I mean, does it look like it has anything else interesting in it?
No, it just seems to be a merchant's log, with the exception of the notes you found scrawled at the very last page.
Are there empty pages?
Yeah, I'll just say there's a few empty pages, sure.
All right, she'll keep it for now.
Okay. All right, Dagwood, you don't really find anything of use. Actually, you know what? I'll roll. Let's see. Let's let the fates decide here. There's got to be something left behind, right?
Yeah, he starts looking because I think that he knows about like hidden compartments on vehicles, that kind of thing. So he's checking the usual spots where people might hide things.
Yeah, the good stuff.
All right. Why don't you roll me a 1d10?
Ooh,
a 10.
And the highest number of this.
The highest number.
Dice.
All right. Okay, so you dig through all of this refuse. It's soggy and rotting, but you do find a nice little wooden box of playing cards.
He pulls it up and kind of like looks at the cards, flips through them just to see if they're like a legit set of cards or if they're like some trick to them.
No, you inspect them closely. They appear to be standard playing cards. But in good shape, surprisingly. It's the only thing out here that's in decent shape.
He holds them up and says, maybe something if we're bored. And he'll tuck them away.
Okay, I will drop them into your character sheet. Did they go in there? They did. Nice.
Yes, they did. Under my tiny items.
Perfect.
The name of the game is Old Maid.
Okay, so you guys check everything thoroughly.
Yeah.
Find nothing else. Just playing cards in the journal.
I guess we need to find the hermit and see if he knows anything about the going-ons here.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, you guys continue through the swamp, and it slightly changes. The sky clears up slightly, but there's more trees sprouting about.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, the
Chat
light
said,
is... What?
Chat said deck of many things, Jason.
Oh, yeah. No, it is not the deck of many things, unfortunately.
Be great if it was.
Yeah, but you guys notice that the water itself is darker here as these trees and overgrowth are overtaking what used to be mostly mud and grass. Something strange, though. It feels like the mire itself is aware of your presence. You have this strange feeling that there's eyes all around you, watching you. And you press onward. And why doesn't somebody roll me an awareness check? Actually, all of you guys give me an awareness check. Okay. Gwydion, 5, success. Everybody is succeeding. Brian succeeds. Okay, all of you guys succeed. And you noticed ahead what appears to be trees at first. But as you approach, you notice these trees have no branches. And there are 3 strange figures erupting from the muck. When you get close enough and the fog starts to part, you notice they are among a few trees that are heavy with moss. But these things almost look like lumps, humanoid shapes of roots and grass.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And they're just...
Well, let's not go over there.
Yeah, they're standing there like sentinels. Almost as if they're these dark pits they have for eyes are staring at you.
It's really creepy.
They don't seem to be moving. But it looks like they're looking right at you. And you turn around and look around, and there's more. They're all around you in every direction.
Should we pick up the pace, I guess? And
What if these are the souls we need to help?
I mean, I guess we could ask, but they don't seem like the friendliest of souls, if that's what they are.
What if they're people trapped?
Well, how are we supposed to know that?
We can ask them.
I think we run. I think we get out of here.
So why doesn't everybody give me a myths and legends check as you're observing these strange creatures? You think they're creatures anyway. They haven't moved a muscle yet.
I think Dagwood would also ask Brian, like, you're what is it? A river dog?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like these? I know we're not on a river technically, but it is
Yeah.
a body of water.
This is a bit of a swamp. I'm not a swamp dog.
I didn't realize that they were swamp dogs.
Yeah.
They're
Dang.
sea dogs too,
Dang,
There
I
are.
didn't realize. I had no idea.
and creek dogs.
We don't talk about those.
Yeah.
But this definitely looks like some voodoo I've seen before.
Yeah. Did you roll, Brian? No, you did, and you failed. Okay.
And she failed, but she's confident that she's seen this before.
So Gwydion, with all of your encounters with things ancient and demonic, this kind of seems, you can't quite pinpoint if this is true or not, but you seem to remember mention that there are legends of echoes of the dead that manifest as the growths of where they are. So if they're in the middle of the forest, it might be trees and vines and things. And out here, you can tell all of these things are made of mire material, let's call it.
These might be similar to the pile of rocks at our previous campsite. Gwydion's pretty fearless. He even has the fearless ability, so he will approach one of these things.
Okay. You approach it, and it doesn't move at all, but again, you still feel these depthless eyes, these black eyes just staring down into your soul.
I am Gwydion Danewen, Slayer of Demons and Minotaur. Are you souls of this swamp? Can you hear me?
So you say those words, and a moment of quiet passes, and you just hear the sounds of the swamp. And then you hear this creaking sound, and it's as if the head kind of dips forward a little bit. You're not sure if it's the weight, if it's gravity itself, or a response, though.
That's a nod.
There is no vocalization, no response.
We would like to assist you in any way that we can. Free you.
Okay.
You are.
No, go ahead.
You are clearly here by circumstances of not your own choosing, I would assume. We'd like to correct that, if possible. We are up-and-coming heroes of this land. We're going to save it. from demonic influence.
Okay. Why don't you roll me a persuasion with a boon?
Persuasion with the boon.
Dagwood like whispers because I guess him and Brian are kind of in the back listening and watching this, and he will lean over and say, "Well, I hope they're not demons. That would be awkward."
So you say this, and the one you're talking to, what?
Sorry, I read the chat.
Oh,
He said, "Don't moss
with me." Das is verboten, slinging out the episode titles. So the one you spoke to, it starts to lower into the ground. It's as if the eyes kind of disappear. It's like the moss and the roots and all that tangled sort to shrink down, and the eyes are gone, and it kind of resolves into the ground. And then the next layer, the next ones beyond, do the same thing until all of them are gone completely, and you are left alone with the swamp.
Gwydion will turn back to the others and say, "I believe we have their blessing to pass through unmolested."
Probably quickly, like let's go now, quick, before they change their minds.
Certainly.
Okay, so you guys proceed deeper into the swamp.
Yeah.
And finally, it changes further. It's as if the sky itself has vanished. It's incredibly dark. It's oppressive. It's colder. You feel the cold leach into your bones. The water is black. And amid all of this darkness, you see a light on the horizon. And you see a trail of smoke reaching to the sky, the very black sky.
Is this very like ominous looking smoke?
It looks like smoke from a chimney.
Okay.
Dagwood, you want us maybe scout ahead quietly, see what it is?
Say no more. And Dagwood will take off stealthing in the direction of the smoke.
Okay, you head off in that direction. Why don't you roll me a sneaking check as you are squelching through the black mire. Look at that. The one time Dagwood...
It happens. It does happen.
It can happen. It's possible. It's possible. So
he just cannot
your way.
He's, his feet are getting lodged in the mud and the muck, and he's getting it all in his fur. He's not looking great.
Yep. Exactly. Okay, so you make your way further to the light. The rest of your party is just three silhouettes. No, four, I guess, if you count Bellator. Barely on the horizon, and you feel very alone and isolated out here. I think it's colder. But you do recognize this the structure where the smoke is coming from. It does appear to be the old hermit's living quarters, the tent that's on the raft.
Everything looks okay.
Yeah, you don't see him outside. Granted, it's kind of hard to see unless you really want to get close to it. But you see a little bit of light spilling out from the front of the tent. But there's no figure about outside.
Okay, I think that Dagwood will send a signal, a pre-arranged signal for the group to proceed towards in the direction, okay. So that he doesn't have to go back and get them and then return. And then once they meet, then they can continue to the raft.
Okay, so you said you're going to wait for them?
I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I will. I have probably like a whistle or something, a bird call, just to signal that everything is clear and you guys can come up, and then we can go. We can head up to the hermit's raft.
Okay.
Alright.
So you guys head to the raft, and it's exactly as you left it, with the exception of, as I mentioned, the water is black, the sky is black. There's very little light out here, with the exception of the flickering firelight coming from the tent. And there are those same stones you remember walking across that are leading to the entrance, that are covered in muck and water. They're glistening wet. Still no one exits the tent, though.
I think Dagwood kind of leading at this point. Might call out, call his name. Lot, friend. We know each other.
Okay.
We're approaching.
Okay, you approach. So how far are you going? Are you trying to go to the little raft area? So there's these large, natural-esque looking stones that are coming out of the water, but they are very wet and slippery looking, that lead there. Or are you just calling and waiting to see if anybody emerges?
No, approaching. We've at this point, I think, been to this raft twice.
Yeah.
In the past, we've slept there. We left on good terms. We were very friendly with the hermit.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason for us to. Everything looks fine, aside from like how dark everything looks, how dark the water is.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason to think that there's anything wrong or that we would not be welcomed again.
Okay. Yeah, you approach and you see the tent door rustle a little bit. And then you see a big puff of smoke. And there's light illuminating a face, and that face looks very familiar to you. This is the face you see. And he's you can't see his eyes really whatsoever because it's so dark out here. You just see his lower face, and he keeps puffing on this pipe. Ah, you again.
Hello, my friend. May we approach?
Oh, of course, of course. My tent is warm for you and ready, and I have food cooking if you are hungry. By the looks of things, you're always hungry, aren't you?
Always. You got that right.
Oh, I jest.
I'm deadly serious.
I don't recognize one of you, though. There is another one beside you that his face is not familiar to me.
No, we have much has happened to our little group in the time since we last saw you, and we have a new friend. His name is Virgil. He is a good person, and has helped us a lot.
Well, as you know, I trust you, and so I trust he is also good company. My tent is quite small, but all of you but the horse will fit if you wish to come inside.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yes, of course. And because the rocks are so slippery, just reach down beside under the water. There's a rope there that will help steady your feet.
Dagwood will reach up and pull the rope up, make sure everybody can grab it, and then we will make our way across the rocks.
You make your way across the rocks, and inside is exactly as you remember it. There are some furs scattered about. There is a cauldron that is bubbling with something. There's also a little makeshift hearth in the back of the tent that is connected to another chimney kind of structure that is just pumping smoke into the sky. And he sits cross-legged near the fire and rubs his hands together. Well, so what brings you here? To the mire. It's not as pretty as it once was. I fear The heart of the forest is growing blacker, and its blackness is extending outward. Have you seen it?
Dagwood is like focused on like warming himself and kind of drying off his fur, so he's not going to do the story, I don't think.
Okay.
Um,
Have you seen it? Have you been to the center of the dark forest?
no, not yet.
Ah, drat. I was hoping there would have been someone who could report news, because I fear the worst, as you can see. And we are helpless out here. Our numbers are not great enough to do what needs to be done.
What needs to be done?
Well, of course, to open the gates of power, cross its threshold, and see what lies beyond, because I fear it is the only thing that will save this place. You remember the poem I gave you on the pendant, do you not?
Yes.
On the heart side, moonshine bright, sleek ebony the eyes delight. From the shell each season calls, opening the dwarven halls. Ah, even the music isn't beautiful anymore out here.
Well, we met with a woman far to the west. She's protected by a centaur.
Oh, Elusia.
Elusia.
I'm glad to hear she's doing well. I haven't spoken to her in ages, it seems.
Well, she has the white pearl. Actually, she has all 3 keys. But before she would give us the pearl that we needed, she sent us this way. She said there was someone here in the swamp who needed our help.
Ah, I see. Is this person who needs help, did she give you any information?
Not clear information. Just somebody that I think we should have helped before, but didn't.
Ah, so atoning for your sins, I see. Elusia, she's more powerful than you might imagine, despite the way she looks. She enjoys testing people, testing their honor. She's an old soul, she is. In the old ways, respects them greatly, and I understand, because there are others who wish to open the gates of power who do not seek entrance for good. So it is wise of her to do so, and Ketulis is a brave warrior who's been protecting her for some time. So it is good of you to come out here and try to solve this little problem of hers she's given you. Laying this, helping this person? Is it a living or dead person? Because, you know, out here in Deepmire, there are plenty of dead souls roaming about.
We don't know for sure.
Well, I have seen a bit of a strange occurrence repeating just to the north of here in the swamp. You can't miss it. It's fires blazing like a ring of bonfires, in fact. I'm not sure what it is, but I have my suspicions. Those will-o'-the-wisps are running rampant out here, growing in number by the day. Cursed things. But tragic as well. I mean, they are fallen people. They have lived and lost and are trapped here.
Perhaps we could help them rest in peace.
Perhaps you can. It's probably only a few hours march north of here. It shouldn't take too long. And, well, he looks up, and he squints to like a little patch in the ceiling and stands up and opens it up, and I just can't tell night from day anymore. I'm not even sure what time it is now.
Dagwood will look at his dagger, to see if it is glowing with its purplish light or if it is not.
It's not glowing.
Dagwood looks over at the hermit and says, "Unfortunately, it looks although it doesn't. The sky doesn't show this. It appears that it is daytime."
Ah, well, how can you tell? Tell me your secrets.
This dagger that I have reveals much. Is most powerful when the moon is out, and it shows itself in a very peculiar way. During the day, it is less powerful, and you can tell the difference just by looking at it.
I see. Fascinating. Where did you come by it?
Oh, there was a cave beneath a palace that I stumbled upon after finding a map, and he just starts going into this long-winded story about how he basically stole it from under the nose of some powerful sorcerer at some point in his past.
So in the beginning, the hermit's kind of fascinated, and then he kind of starts nodding off and spills some ashes from his pipe. Fascinating story. Fascinating story.
It was, I mean, it's probably one of those you had to be there type of situations. It was very exciting in the moment.
Oh, I see. Well, I do have something of use, and I believe I gave them to you as well the last time you were here, but considering it sounds like you're going off into battle unless your words are sharper than your blades, I have concocted a few healing potions, if you would like them. I only have 3, unfortunately. Only 3, but perhaps one of you is more robust than the others and will not need them, eh? And he elbows
we all
you,
three look
Gwydion.
at Virgil sympathetically and just like, sorry, buddy. Here.
Okay, so I'm going to drag these into your inventories. So I will drag one into, let's see here. Healing potion. Okay, so he's going to the back, rummaging through some stuff. And he pops out these very dark glass bottles. Can't even see through them whatsoever. And he holds them up to the light to make sure they're there. And he, shakes them, listens to them. And so I gave you one, Dagwood.
Okay.
And you one, Brine. And Gwydion one as well. So they should all be in your inventories.
I think that Dagwood will, as he's like starts handing them out, Dagwood will put it in his back and then remember something, and he'll pull out that length of wood with the moss growing all over it, and he'll unwrap it for the hermit and say, "We found this on the cart that I guess belonged to the person that we are looking for. I've never seen moss grow so vibrant and colorful. Is this something that is typical or normal for the Deepmire?"
Well,
I'll hold it out.
I can't say it is. That is quite strange. Everything out here is grays and browns and barely green at all. And you say you saw this on the wagon.
This is a piece of the wagon. It was growing on the wood.
I wonder if it's a sign of sorts.
What could it be a sign of?
I don't know, a landmark, a guidepost of something.
Perhaps whoever took the person that we're looking for, whatever happened to them, this moss is a clue as to what the nature of the creature that did it, or where they possibly are from.
It may be. May be a boon, or it may be a bane, a dark omen. But I have never seen any omens, dark omens that is, so vibrant and beautiful. And he's kind of just turning it over in his hand, just looking at it. So beautiful, but I sense a great sadness as well. A great loneliness, but also acceptance. Do you smell it? Do you sense it?
Dagwood kind of like leans in and sniffs.
Yeah, you smell it, and it smells pretty ordinary to you. It's very fragrant in the terms of how fragrant moss might be, but there's nothing else that you can deduce.
Yeah, he kind of smells it. And he's like, I don't know. Moss I usually get like an earthy kind of smell. It all kind of smells very typical. This is a little sweeter, almost like flowers.
It is. It is almost like flowers, and there's more to it, as I mentioned. There is a loneliness, a sadness, an acceptance, though, like someone who is resigned to their fate. I don't know where these descriptors are coming from, but I am very familiar with the moss and the flora of the Deepmire, and this is different. This is new. It could be the demonic magic from the center of the dead forest leaching out here, just to trick us with beauty. I do not know, but I sense more to it. I sense there is more. And he starts thinking.
Perhaps it will reveal itself as we explore further.
I believe it shall. Give it time. Sometimes things take time. Out here, time moves differently, you know. It's much slower, deliberate. Nothing is in a hurry.
Upon hearing all of this, Gwydion will, like almost under his breath, start speaking, but realize he's like talking in his head slightly out loud.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll then quickly say, the feelings that you're conveying about this moss, I did feel it with the figures in the swamp that we encountered. We encountered these mound-like beings that were covered in moss and debris from the swamp. They rose up from the swamp, and they had just these hollow black eyes. And I declared to them why we were here, and that we're here to rid these lands of demonic influence. And once I declared that, they all went back down and let us pass.
He seems kind of troubled when you say this, and the only thing I can think of is physical manifestations of the dead, the ones that have been lost out here. I've only heard of the dead traveling as dangerous balls of light out here, known as the will-o'-the-wisp, of course, but I've never quite seen the earth itself rise and take shape like that. But I can only imagine that they let you pass because you showed them respect and understanding. Otherwise, it may have been a very different outcome.
There were a lot of them. They surrounded us.
I can't imagine how many bodies lie at the bottom of this bog. Souls.
Dagwood's eyes kind of go wide a little bit. He kind of like looks around, out like. Didn't think about that. Jeez. I don't want to think about that. I'm just going to try and forget it.
Maybe we need to find and appease these will-o'-the-wisps.
You said to the north you've seen something strange. Sounds to me like that's where we should head.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, you're welcome to stay as long as you want and rest your weary bones. I know you've traveled far, but you are also free to leave whenever you wish.
It feels as though time is an issue at this point. I don't think we have much of it to spend resting. I don't want to wait too long for this to happen. I feel that we should continue traveling as quickly as possible, with some urgency. I hope that doesn't offend you. We'd love to spend time with you. You're very welcoming and accommodating. We feel safe here.
Well, I'm glad you do feel safe. There are fewer and fewer safe places here in the Dead Forest. Even fewer in this mire. But I have duty to attend to. I will not be lonely. I have my thoughts to keep me company and the strange sounds of the mire.
That's what you do out here all day?
Oh, yes, and I talk to myself when there's nobody else around, and I make notes, I observe things, and make things, and he motions to the cauldron. Those potions I gave you take many days to make, so don't use them lightly.
Indeed. Well,
but in case you return, I shall prepare another batch, maybe a fourth for your friend, if your quest succeeds, or whatever it is you seek.
I think Dagwood will stand up and kind of give him a shake his hand if he'll do that, and kind of throw his pack on his shoulder and get ready to head out.
Okay. Yeah, he shakes your hand. It's very bony and dry and cold, but he shakes you. Shakes your hand.
Dagwood does not make a face. He resists.
Yeah, I guess Dagwood probably has very sensitive. He's soft paws after all.
That's right.
So yeah. Okay. All right. What about Brine? What about Gwydion? What do you do as Dagwood starts to make his way out?
Nothing really. I suppose I'm ready to head north, honestly.
Okay.
Rod's a little over encumbered now, so she's gonna say, well, if you get bored, here's a little journal I found. And then she'll hand him the journal.
Journal. Don't get much reading material out here, I thank you. And he starts flipping through it. He's like,
it's riveting.
There's a page torn out of the back here. Do you know
it's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Maybe you can spend some of your time here trying to figure it out.
I do like puzzles. I have one for riddles, so I thank you for this opportunity.
Of course.
Perhaps I will... Okay.
Oh, after
perhaps I will find the origins of this journal by careful study.
Perhaps.
All right, so you guys... Oh my God, Grandpa's dice bag is here. How
Undead
you been?
Ire in the Mire. That's a good title.
Undead Ire in the Mire, that is. I like that. It's a good title. All right, so you guys make your way back out into the swamp. The sky is black as you left it. It's almost like it takes you a while for your eyes to readjust because you were adjusted to the fire on the inside of the tent. But once you do, it's you can't see the moon, you can't see a star in the sky whatsoever. And I guess give me a bushcraft check, somebody, to see if you can find your way north.
I can do it this time.
Okay. And why don't you guys give me marching order as well? Look at that. A 2 is a success. Okay, so somehow, some way, Gwydion, you figure out a way to determine the way north.
Dagwood will take the rear, kind of like watching to make sure nothing is following. He's very wary about those souls that surrounded the group, so he wants to make sure none of them are following, even though Probably none of them would. He's still a little afraid of that.
Yeah, you do have a sense that you are being watched, that you are being followed, but every time you look, you don't see anything at all.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. So yeah, he's very carefully watching behind us to make sure nothing is following us.
Okay. All right. What about the rest of you? Who is? I'm guessing Gwydion, you're taking the lead because you're crafting the bushes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Brian?
She'll be second, I guess.
Okay.
How deep is the swamp waters?
It's patches. There'll be patches of land coming up, and you guys presumably are sticking to that.
Okay.
But if you would like to test,
wanted...
if you want to test how deep more or less the water is here and there, you can.
Well, I was gonna say if it was like we were constantly trudging through it, if Brian wanted to, she could ride Bellator and not have to be.
Oh yeah.
You know, neck deep in water if it was an issue.
Yeah.
She'll take the ride.
If she would like to. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you climb atop Bellator, and it is a much more pleasant experience out here, for sure. Okay. So you guys make your way forward, and why doesn't everybody give me an awareness check, please?
Oh, boy.
Okay, we got a success from Gwydion with a 2. A success from Ducky. Everybody.
Brian falls off the horse.
Wait, why did I get... Oh, that was his bushcraft. Sorry. You fall off the horse? What is your roll? Did I miss it?
She rolled a demon.
What? Why don't I see it?
Which is crazy.
Oh, there it is. A demon. Oof.
Because her awareness is 18.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
she's
think...
like kind of like standing up on Bellator trying to see and like trips and falls.
I like that. I like that. So yeah, you sploosh into the water. It is icy cold, biting at your skin, working its way to your bones. And right when you splash into the water, it reverberates this echo. You guys hear it. It's almost like coming back at you, like you're in the middle of a chasm, you might say. And then you see this light flare up, and then another one, and you're all surrounded by this mysterious light, these balls of light.
No.
Yes.
What have you done?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to see.
And you are surrounded by many of these balls of light hovering around you. And you see that they have like a, hang on, let me see if I can get the artwork here. Yeah, here we go. So you're not sure if it's a trick of the eye or of your imagination, but it's almost as if there's a mouth at the center of this light with a gaping blackness within. And it is furiously, like the flame is just moving quickly in an aggravated manner. Which brings us to combat, unless you guys want to try to run first. It's up to you.
Well, they have mouths. Maybe we can talk.
This has really changed my perspective on these creatures. I always thought will-o'-the-wisps were like cute little motes of light, helpful forest creatures. This is frightening.
Well, you do remember, so you guys did encounter will-o'-the-wisps way back during your first journey to Deepmire, and they don't look like these. They look different.
Oh, okay.
So the will-o'-the-wisps that you witnessed before, actually, once you got close enough, they were like this ethereal humanoid spirit holding like a lantern. Whereas these ones are literally like balls of light hovering above the swamp floor. I need some, some different music here. All right, so you guys are standing there. All of these lights are erupting around you, in front of you, behind you. And this one up here starts moving toward you, Gwydion. What's its movement? 12? Let's see if it can make it there. Ooh, just barely. Well, I can make it just out of melee. So this thing flares over to you, but it can't quite make the distance completely. This one comes up behind you, Dagwood. And you feel this, or you see this tendril of light come out to try to touch you. Do you want to try to dodge it, or do you want to take the attack?
I will take the attack. I don't want to lose my attack this first round.
Yeah, you see this tendril lashing out for d6 damage. So you will take... Oh, I didn't target you. I guess I can do it after the fact.
One more.
Oh, I forgot to do... Yeah, sorry, I forgot
I can
to
do it.
You can do it? Yeah, I gotta make sure I say ignore armor. Okay. All right, now you're up though, Dagwood. What would you like to do?
Dagwood will pull his dagger. Is it
It's
glowing?
glowing. You don't feel like it should be night, but because it feels like night outside, maybe. But yeah, it is blazing brightly.
That makes things easier as long as I just feel like it's nighttime. He will pull his dagger. It is it like leaves a trail of purple sparkling smoke, and then he will slash at this wisp.
Okay. Yeah, give me an attack roll, please. And this wisp has already gone, so cannot dodge or attempt to dodge. Nighttime is the right time, indeed.
He gets a boon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Success with a 3. Roll that damage. Oof. Nice. Okay. Let me deal that damage. Okay, you cut into this thing, and it's about half as dim as it was before.
Okay.
All right.
And yeah, he's going to so as he does that, he looks around at the rest of the group and the wisps. And he's going to kind of put himself, he's going to move just so that he is like in between that wisp and is a little closer to the group. So he's kind of, one eye keeps on looking over his shoulder to see the rest of the gang.
Are you going to stay within melee range, though? Because otherwise they'll get a free attack. Okay.
Probably a little bit too far.
No problem. Okay. All right.
Maybe
next,
that's going to be his turn.
Yeah, next up is this wisp, and it kind of like almost goes into the water and then flares right back up in front of you, Gwydion, but he doesn't quite make it all the way. It's burning brightly right in your face. But this one off to the west comes forward, and he does attack. You see this tendril of light reach out for you, curdling in your direction. Do you want to attempt to dodge it at all?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you feel this tendril reach between the chinks in your armor. And gotta roll this. Oof. Okay, you feel it biting cold as it reaches your flesh. And this one moves over, also attacks you, and I'm guessing you're not going to dodge?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, again, you're getting lashed at all angles. Oops. Why can't I do that? What do I got going on here? Oh, I gotta target you. Okay. Alright, this one actually goes toward Virgil. Do you want Virgil to dodge at all? Anybody?
No, he's not going to dodge.
He's not going to dodge? Okay. Oof. All right, Virgil bites
Luckily,
deeply into him.
He is swimming in hit points, so I'm not worried.
That's good.
Also, he's not my character, so I'm not worried either. About...
This one swarms in front of you, Gwydion, but doesn't get it close enough to attack. That brings us to Brian, who's up next.
Okay, she'll attack this one right here.
Okay. With your bow?
Yeah. But they're like spectral, right? I don't know. She'll try it. She'll try it.
They are spectral.
They are spectral, but she doesn't have any. I mean, all she has is piercing weapons.
You don't have any magical stuff, do you?
No.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. You hit it. But yeah, the arrow, it's like it opens its mouth wide and the arrow flies straight through it, carrying some of the flame in the wind, and your arrow whoosh, whistles across the swamp. Why don't you give me a beast lore check?
Okay. This will go well, I'm sure.
What is your beast lore? Oh, a 6. Why don't you roll me again? I'll give you a boon on that because this has happened before. Oh, look at that. A success. Nice. So in all of your encounters with the spectral kind, you seem to remember that these probably fit into the class of beast that can only be attacked by magical weapons or fire.
Okay.
All right, Virgil's up next. Yeah, burning arrows.
Virgil is going to pull the his hammer, Aldhander.
Aldhander, yes.
And it's faintly glowing. He's not near flame or forge, so it's not brightly shining. But there's a little bit of a glow to it, and he can feel the warmth in his hands, and he's going to swing this magical hammer at the
awesome.
At this wisp.
Go for it. Okay, that's a success. Why don't you roll some damage?
These guys do not have armor, do they?
No armor. Wow. 16. So I guess Virgil does a massive overhead swing, arcing down, and just this thing poof, explodes in a ball of light in one hit.
Awesome. He's going to move.
Doesn't he have like what is his? Doesn't his weapon do something else, or is it just ignores armor?
No, he can add damage, but it has to be against a character that has armor.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
So you can spend willpower to ignore armor entirely, but it doesn't really matter here.
Okay. All right. So you say he's going to move?
Yeah, he's going to move over here past Gwydion and put himself in this group with these.
Oh, damn.
And he has the hammer at the ready, kind of ready to start swinging it around.
Okay, awesome.
Make sure I'm not on him.
And this one comes up behind you. I'm actually going to roll a directional die to see which. It's either Brian or Dagwood here. Looks like it's pointing right at Dagwood. So you've already gone.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot dodge this. You don't have any abilities, right? Like that you can...
No, he doesn't have anything like that.
Okay. As you're standing here between your party and this other wisp, you feel an icy touch at your back. Suffer 2 damage, so I will... Okay. All right. And Gwydion, joined with Virgil, surrounded by wisps of some kind. What would you like to do?
Gonna attack these two. This one and this one.
Oh yeah, you got double slash, right?
Uh-huh.
Heck yeah.
So
I imagine Virgil runs up and like they're both back to back. Like,
yeah. That'd be awesome. Cool pose. Okay, you're spending
great.
3 willpower points to activate double slash. Yeah, you only roll for the attack once. If it succeeds, both enemies are hit. Your enemies can parry or dodge, but they've already gone, so they can't do anything. Okay,
right.
That's a success.
The damage, it says the damage will be different for both of them.
Oh, you got to roll it twice?
Let
Okay.
me see. Exactly.
Yeah, why don't you roll it once, and then we can do a manual damage roll for the second time.
You only roll the attack once.
Yeah.
If it succeeds, both enemies are hit. The damage is rolled separately. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I guess that makes sense.
Here's the damage for the first one.
Oof, which one is that?
13. The one I got targeted.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you cut through this thing, tear it to flame shreds.
nice.
And then this is the damage for the other one.
Dang, you tear this thing to pieces as well.
Great.
Awesome. All right, we're going to do a new round, everybody. Let's see what initiative is going to look like. Oh, the dead wisp cannot go. Let me remove the dead ones. Brian, you're up, though. Did you see these Gwydion cutting through these cutting these things to ribbons of light? But there's still 2 behind you and 3 surrounding Virgil.
Oh, you're muted, Jess.
Oops. She has her torch, but it isn't lit. Is that an action? Lighting in the torch?
Technically, yes.
Okay, she'll
But if
do
you
that.
want to make a... Oh, let's see. If you want to make like a sleight of hand, I'd let you have the torch and attack if you want.
All right.
If you succeed, that is. Wow, you succeeded. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. So you just
Shocking.
do some fancy work with your hands and whoo, the torch blazes.
And she will... Seems like Gwydion's doing great over there, so she'll attack this one right here.
Okay.
Their torch.
And I believe a torch would be a hammer's, I think.
That sucks. I mean, torch isn't my weapon, so we'll see.
Oh, you can just click on it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can make the torch your weapon.
Nice. It should auto do it. Patrick, let's see. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure it does.
Dang it.
Okay. Unfortunately, you swing and
It's
it
got really bad hammer.
flies out of the way.
As far as which skill it uses.
Yeah. Better than nothing. Okay, so this wisp over here in front of Virgil reaches out an icy tendril. Are you going to have him dodge at all? Anybody? Or just take
Nope.
the heat? Okay.
Do I do...
Or do you want to do something?
I can't with this one.
It's okay. He's fine taking this.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Only 1 point of damage.
Oh, he's got hella life points.
Right,
does?
yeah.
What-
I'm not worried about Virgil right now.
Oh, wow. 17. That's a lot of
Yeah.
hit points.
Same as me.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay. So I'm going to roll another directional die to see if it's going this wisp down here. Oh, I got to move the camera so people in the video can see. So this one off to the southeast between Brine and Dagwood. Oh, it looks like it's going to go for Brine. So it moves closer. And Do you want to attempt to dodge this attack, Brian? Or fancy your footwork or something? Okay. So you're going to just do a normal evade, or are you going to do use an ability?
I'll use fancy footwork, I guess.
Okay. So go
or
ahead
fast
and
footwork.
fast footwork.
I like that though.
Yeah. Oh, I think after we should probably call it after this. I know it's time.
Oh, that was scary.
All right, you succeed at that attack, so you duck right out of the way of this wisp. So I guess we're going to end it there. Mid-initiative, everybody, or mid-round of combat. So let's briefly check out the winner of the Hungry Hobgoblin. 56% is Bullshit Beds and Beer is the new official name of the Hungry Hobgoblin. Thank you guys for voting. Also, Grimm's Grum and Tavern of Glory got 22. The Belching Bulls Inn got 22. The Bunch of Bull Inn got 0. Nice. Cool. All right. Well, let us know in the comments what you would like the episode to be named, and do it very quickly because I make the thumbnail tonight. So I might sift through the comments as well, the chat here, to see if I can find anything. But other than that, we will see you guys next week to see how this battle of these wisps concludes. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and see you then.